Previously on Celebrity Treasure Island.
So Siobhan has put a big girl's pants on and she's decided to put up Ron and Courtney. Courtney can't believe that Siobhan's going to put her up. It looks pretty even and they're concentrating pretty hard and Courtney's one falls off and she's eliminated.
Courtney, you've won money for your charity. You've been
Sorry, Matt. I'm really sorry. And then Karen stands up from the top row of the bleachers and sort of hallelujah, brother, and says that
It's been amazing. You're such a competitor. You're not leaving. You're not going.
I might as well just pack it in.
Courtney, you have a job to do. You're an amazing woman. Ka kite.
Wanders off into the sunset, and we're standing there with the exact same two people that we went into the elimination with. I think it sucks. And then coming back, you know, on this bloody awful, rainy, horrible, horrible night where things are incredibly tense.
All we need to do is win one challenge, and then we cut them.
Conversations are too serious over there.
Yeah, we're just doing ignoring of life over here.
And there's immediately two camps.
So everyone but us two are playing cards.
Jesse's there. Jesse doesn't know what to do with himself or where to put himself, so he's just washing the dishes a million times over and over and over and over again and cooking rice in the rain. Because he's feeling guilty, because he didn't stop Siobhan from putting Courtney up. And Courtney's now got the chance to eyeball him and say, what the hell, Jesse?
Boy, they need to go down. I am not joking. You need to stop being a middleman.
And we'll have to wait till tomorrow to see what the outcome of that will be.
The sun is shining and the weather is sweet, but last night was nothing like a retreat, and there's a whole lot to clean up.
I feel like crap, actually. Got wet feet. My feet are just about growing mould now. Got no clean undies left, but at least it's not raining and the sun's trying to come out.
Thanks for sweeping up, Susan, but I was talking about the other mess.
Last night was a rough night. Didn't really do much sleeping. I woke up this morning and I was like, scared to see, scared to see Court, pretty much. So last night was really eye-opening for me, I reckon. And yeah, I was kind of battling with those thoughts of, I don't really feel like I deserve to be here. But I've squished those and I think Karen did that for a reason and I don't want to discredit her for doing that.
Well, you know what would help is another clue.
Oh my God, is this Karen? So Mel has gifted me the compass and now Karen has gifted me this string. My goal and focus right now is to make that final for them. Because I still stand by the fact that I want a woman to take this out.
Which leaves Courtney in a tricky spot, with her main allies being, well, men. But that's nothing on the situation that Jesse's dealing with.
I'm stuck in the middle of an absolute storm. You know, I've got my fingers in a few pies either side, but it's not like I'm lying to this pie about whether or not I've got my fingers in that one, you know? Like I'm telling that pie that I've got fingers in the other pie, and that pie knows that I'm telling them the same thing.
Whoa, 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 you just keep your fingers out of my pie, Jesse. And just to clarify, these are the alliance pies, and in one, Jesse has Ron and Courtney, the three amigos. Then you've got the Funkalicious four with Susan, Cam and Siobhan. Jesse tried adding Courtney to that pie for a bit, but it did not go well.
And then there's kind of like Joel and Albus in the middle, and they're kind of just like cupcakes there. I don't really like cupcakes.
Like them or not, tell the cupcakes and pies to put their game faces on, because I've got another 5K for charity burning a hole in my dungarees. Get in here, you lot! Oh, get down here and get yourself some country chicken.
If there was ever something I would have felt that I failed at, you know, if I left, it would be if I hadn't raised any money for the aunties.
Ata Māori e, whānau, how are we?
Morena, Brie.
Because everybody else has, you know, that's currently here. So I'm hoping that there will be a charity challenge that I can excel at.
We're all here for the same reason, which is charity. Today's challenge is called Just Got Married. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to play this one in rounds, 3 players at a time. Each of you will have an aluminium can tied to both ankles. The aim of the game is you want to stomp on each other's cans. If one of your cans gets crushed, then you lose a life. If both of your cans get crushed, then you are out. Last player standing wins and takes home that $5,000 for their charity. All right, we'll take a second to get set up, and then it's time to kiss the bride. Or the groom, it's 2022. All right, this is the closest thing I'm going to get to a wedding because my parents spent all the money on my sisters. All right, first round, Elvis versus Siobhan versus Joel. Are you ready? Yeah. Set, go!
I think a veil's just a cute synthetic mullet.
There she is. Oh, Joel nails one of Siobhan's cans. He's going for Elvis. Elvis has done himself.
My can came off and I yelled at Brie and I was like, Brie, my can came off! My can came off! And Siobhan and Joel just both went for it and stood on it still. And then Brie turns around and she's like,
Elvis and Siobhan are out. Joel is moving on to the final.
how is that fair? My can came off my leg. I couldn't control that.
Ready, set, go!
I mean, you can just imagine being in the ring with Ron Cribb. You know, it's like putting a bantamweight into the ring with a heavyweight, isn't it? What sort of chance have we got?
Just running around in a circle. Oh! Sorry, Susan! Oh, Susan is gone!
If we come out alive, we're going to be lucky. You know, he's a big fella.
Ron has tangled himself up. Yes. Ron is going through to the final. All right, last round, Cam versus Jesse. Now, I do love a fair game, and there was some equipment error in the first round. So, Elvis, come on over here, love. Come on, give your auntie a kiss.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I got to kiss Brie.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Set, go!
You little snake.
Here we go, we're on now. We've got movement. Cam gets one of Elvis's, and he gets one back of Cam's. Elvis nails one of Jesse's.
Get him down.
Michael Flatley, eat your heart out. Honestly, is it St. Patrick's Day?
Oh, I think I'm dead.
Cam is out of the game. It's Elvis v. Jesse. Who's going to get that last can? Ah! Oh, that's it. Jesse nails Elvis's can. He's going to the final. Last can standing wins. Set, go. Joel is in trouble. Got out of that pretty quick. Oh, Jesse's in trouble with Ron Cribb. Right, everyone, got one can left. He nearly done a groin injury then, I think. Joel has squashed his own can. It's Ron versus Jesse left. The little whippet versus the ankle breaker.
Come at me, Ron.
Squash his can, Ron.
Oh, too physical.
Almost. Be careful.
Oh, Ron nearly stands on his own can.
Ron's taking this out. He'd already done his.
He already stood on his own.
I'm going to have to go to the video ref for the final decision. The results are in. The slow motion camera did reveal Ron stepped on his can, so Jesse wins the 5K for his charity.
See you, everyone.
We're going to be so happy together.
Ron scoops him up and carries him off into the sunset.
I really hope you can superimpose some kind of sunset in that scene in post, because man, that is gonna be a romantic moment.
She's so beautiful. Jessie, $5,000 going to your charity. Tell us a bit about who it is again.
My charity is Live Ocean. It's one that's close to my heart. It was started by my brother, and I know how much amazing work they do for our ocean, and New Zealanders and New Zealand can be world leaders in ocean health, and so I'm stoked.
That's awesome, mate. Another 5K going to Live Ocean. It's time to head back to your kainga and get ready for the upcoming individual face-off. We'll see you there. While it may look like wedded bliss for the cute couple, in reality, this marriage is already on the rocks. And Dr. Ron has called a couples counselling session.
The time has come. Ultimatum time.
Have you had any thoughts on what you want to do? This is obviously last night was a big play.
Ron and Courtney really want me to side with them and take the others down. I'm confident in what we've got. I said to Courtney the other day, I'm loyal to the end with her and you.
He's trying to say he's loyal to me and he's loyal to Courtney, but I think the other team are cracking on to him, and I think he might be slightly on the outer, but he's trying to hold on. I'm like, bro.
That's exactly how it is, Ron, because Jessie is selling the same story to the other side.
I know if I won today, Courtney and Ron would probably want Siobhan and you to go after that. The Funkalicious Four is still in my head alive, and I'm not going to waver from that.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way.
Is it time for me just to cut ties with one group and go it with the other? I'm just not sure yet.
With camp still in a state of awkward tension, Dame Susie D has used the powers bestowed upon her to pull some strings.
Got a very special treat for you this morning, everybody. I'm bringing in a motivational speaker.
Susan's bringing in a high-profile guest.
If anybody's going to be able to pull in some big guns, it's definitely Dame Susan.
No, you're lying.
No, and I tell you what, they've got so many achievements, I can't even remember them all.
Is someone actually coming?
I have no idea who's going to walk down the hill.
We think it might be Buck from last year.
Who? Or Candy Lane. Candy or Buck, yeah, I reckon.
Drum roll, please.
Oh, look, here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Ron Cribb.
Hi, Ron.
It's Ron Cribb.
Ron Cribb's an absolute legend. I think you take it for granted a little bit in this game that you're just side by side with celebrities.
It's pretty cool, 8 of us are here. You know, it is a game, and we should try and keep it as a game. If you're playing this game and you know, when it's over you can't catch up for a coffee or something like that, then I think you've got it wrong. Everyone here, we all deserve to have a crack at the final prize.
It's about respect, actually. The most important thing is you don't have to like someone either, but you have to respect them.
Let's just put it all out there.
It's given in all sincerity from the more mature people in the thing about playing the game. Putting all what happened yesterday aside.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't serve anyone any good purpose to bring that into the game today and just go hard.
Can we just get to the group hug yet?
Yeah.
I genuinely think everything that they said makes 100% sense. We're playing a game.
And another announcement, we are now Team Tahi. Okay, we're playing for one and one for all. Let's go.
We're all going to be friends on the outside, unless anyone is extra shady, in which case, watch out, I'll find your house and I'll egg it. Just kidding, I won't do that, will I? Don't know.
Team Tahi, go, whatever you do.
Oh.
Someone lead it.
Tahi on 3, 1, 2, 3, Tahi!
A great idea in theory, let's see how long it lasts. And to her credit, Susan is taking her own advice and clearing the air with one of her OG Cody team members.
So, Joel, I was, and it's not just because you gave me a Big Mac, although it probably sounds like it, but I have to say that I found our relationship a little strained at first because I thought you were odd.
I mean, I think your inkling is probably correct.
You know, I just wasn't quite sure what to make of him, and I unfairly judged him, really. I always felt that I was trying to make an effort, but there wasn't much coming back.
Oh, yeah.
But then I realised that that's just the way you are. he's just different. You know, he's just not a typical Kiwi bloke. He's quite uniquely different. I think you're playing this game the right way. I think you're doing it on your own, but helping the good people. You know, and Siobhan is pretty close to Joel, and sounds a bit silly, isn't it? But she thinks he's a good guy than he is. It's really nice to have met you, along with some mostly other awesome people.
She likes me again. Hooray!
What's your moves from here?
My move is to try to win. Otherwise, I will be on the chopping block.
And you know that Siobhan's got a card to stand someone down.
Does she?
Or Cam does, actually.
Yeah, okay.
Stand down card. You have the power to stand down one person from an individual face-up. This means they can't win and therefore can't be the one to choose who will compete in the elimination battle.
Susan tells me what Cam's advantage is, and this was the first I had heard about it. And sitting right behind us was like Courtney, so it seems like it's now out in the open.
Yeah, they're going to use it where it's got any bearing today.
Yeah.
Right, I better get ready. Suss out, I've got something to wear.
You should wear your togs, Dame Susan, because we're hitting the water.
If myself or Courtney win this challenge, then yeah, we're going to have a real good talk to Jessie. If we don't, it's highly likely I'll be up, and they might even put Jessie up. They'll probably want me to take Jessie out or vice versa.
Tahi, no mai, hoki mai. Welcome to another individual face-off.
A lot of rain in the last 24 hours, so I just wanted to check in that everyone's okay. How are we doing?
Wet and wild, just how we like it.
How was it really? Was it absolute hell?
It was a bit stink.
A bit stink is the biggest understatement I have ever heard in my entire life. There were leaks in the roof, so all of our bedding was getting wet. I woke up and literally thought I had wet myself in the night.
And you know what sucks more? Because it absolutely sucked, and I've just about had a gutful. They put on a bloody water challenge. A water challenge, that's like torture.
The thing is, though, Susan, we're doing it to the best of you.
I'm going to cry in a minute. Just about had enough. Everyone has their limits, you know, and I've just about come to the end of mine.
At first it started out as a joke, but then it actually got serious.
I'm not playing. All right. I've had enough. Everyone has their limits, you know, and I've just about come to the end of mine.
At first it started out as a joke, but then it actually got serious.
I'm not playing. You're all right. I've had enough. I haven't got my tie. I am actually really bloody tired.
There were some real tears in that moment.
We'll get your
No, I'm okay. I don't want sympathy. Okay.
We're fine now.
What's going on?
Okay, really hard to decipher what's going on here, Susan.
I'm just over it.
No, we appreciate the honesty, Susan.
Let's jump into today's taki, which might sound a little simple, but it's going to be a doozy. On my go, you'll race out into the water to your buoys and start collecting bundles of puzzle pieces, one bundle at a time. Once you've snaffled both bundles of puzzle pieces, you'll start placing those pieces onto your windmill. The first person to complete their windmill wins the challenge, and we'll pick who'll duke it out at tonight's elimination battle.
Sounds good to me, Maddie, but what else are we playing for? Who here is lactose intolerant? Fantastic, because this prize is for everyone then. How does a luscious cheese board and sandwiches sound? There's nothing better, in my opinion, than some camembert, maybe a smooth brie, if you're lucky, and a glass of champagne.
Bottoms up.
That's enough, Cobber. All right, even for a teetotaler, I reckon this one's worth playing for. Take a moment to set up, then we'll climb into it.
Hey, Matthew! My tower's bigger.
I thought I was the main guy.
Yeah, I got something for the main guy. You're welcome.
Oh!
I forgot about take.
Contestants, are you ready?
Yes.
Timata!
And they're away.
Everyone flying into the drink. Jesse getting in there first, then Ron, Courtney.
We're out, we're charging through the water, and again, for the second time in this game, I look over and the juggernaut Ron Cribbs just... It's like the Hulk. I'm like here like, jeez, chill out, man.
These guys have got to work on their first bundle of puzzle pieces, untie the knot, and bring those 6 puzzle pieces home. Ron's turned around. He's coming back. Jesse's coming back. Cam and Elvis are coming back. Courtney's now turned around. It's Ron, Cam, Elvis, Jesse, then Joel.
It's only taken me 21 days, but finally, I'm living the high life here on Treasure Island.
Ron tossing those puzzle pieces close to his windmill. Cam's going to run all the way. Jesse hurls them. Elvis hurls them. Siobhan and Susan, they are at the back.
Come on, Siobhan! Come on, Susan!
As Ron and Jesse reach their second bundle of puzzle pieces, Ron's coming back. Joel's coming home. Cam's coming home. Elvis now too.
Jesse and Ron are both in front of me, and I'm like, this is making me angry. I need to beat both of you.
Courtney's coming home. Siobhan and Susan still making their way out to find their second bundle of puzzle pieces.
Cam taught me to swim about 4 days ago. So I was absolutely packing myself before this challenge. And I know Susan was equally nervous because she's a lot like me. Yeah, my family will be really proud of me for doing that.
Here's Ron. All eyes are on him now. He's got a big old lead.
Just pop that on the biscuit. And in we go.
Starting to untie those bundles. Then he can start working on his windmill. Cam's back. Jesse's back. Joel and Elvis are here now too.
I get out of the water just behind Jesse. If Jesse wins today, I know he's going to be putting me up for elimination.
Just gonna make you forget about everything that's going on in the world. Oh, like the challenge. Come on, Courtney! Let's go, babe!
It's Jesse out in front. Cam's with him. Joel has 2. Elvis has 2. Ron's got 1, 2, 3, 4 now. This is going to be anyone's challenge. This is going to go down to the wires. Jesse and Ron and Cam.
If I can beat Jesse, I am going to be stoked. I just want to win at least one of these challenges.
Elvis is still in the game. Joel's looking sharp. Is Jesse going to take it? It's Jesse or Ron. Or is it Cam? Jesse with 1 more to place. Jesse's got it.
You beauty.
Oh, I'm so angry. Jesse wins this challenge. I'm like, when is he gonna start losing?
There you have it. What a tantalizing match. Jesse going through to the winner's circle. Congratulations, Jesse. You won by a beaver's whisker on a cold day. Do you feel like you really needed that?
I'll take it. It's been 21 days and today's the first day that I'm going to be making that choice in the elimination arena. We'll see how it goes.
I will have the cheese platter and bubbly delivered to camp shortly, but I figured you can't have a cheese board alone, can ya? That's just a bit sad. Invite one other person to come along with you.
If you don't take me, I don't know if he'll wake up in the morning, you know what I'm saying?
No pressure, Jesse.
I think it's been too many favours all one way, and I think I owe Courtney.
Courtney.
Very smart move, Jesse.
Sitting down to a cheese board with Jesse sounds good. But then I thought, maybe one more person.
Susan.
Here we go. Susan, a little win for you this afternoon.
Thank you, Jesse.
All right, whatever happens, I reckon you're all in for an interesting afternoon. Everyone, back to your kāinga.
See you later.
Thanks, guys.
I'm not quite sure what my brain's thinking at this point. Courtney, no-brainer. We can talk strategy. Second person, I choose Susan.
I'm starting to feel like a spear prick at a wedding here.
Oh, because I didn't choose her. Like, why didn't I just pick Ron? Oh, sorry, Ron. I literally did it because I want to know where Susan's at.
Yeah, I know, but Courtney did it because she wanted to know where Cam's at, and I'm like, you could find that out of Cam. I'm starting to feel a little bit like I'm being used.
I didn't know that. Ron was pissed that he didn't go to the lunch with Courtney, and he felt on the outside. And now I've just turned around and kept him on the outside as well.
Cheers. Cheers, Jessie. Cheers, Courtney.
Cheers, cheers.
So chuffed to be invited.
You're better than this, Jessie. So what would you do if you were me, Susan?
Don't feel bad about it for a start. That's what I would say. And stop worrying about what everyone else thinks. Who are the two lucky people?
I'm not quite sure yet.
You've got to make a decision.
Yeah.
If you're not with me, like, that's fine, but I need to know, because I need to make a plan. And for a plan to be made, I need to know who's with me. I want you to align with me over them and make it very apparent.
In what way?
Put one of them up.
Well, Joel's going in. Don't you worry about that.
Keep going.
Susan, you're loving this, aren't you?
Honestly, I've got Courtney on one side, Jessie on the other, and they're both going for it like hammer and tongs. Well, Courtney is.
First elimination they get, they put me up. Like, Jesus Christ, Jessie.
It was like a tennis match, 15 love to Courtney.
It was a shock to me too.
15 all, Jessie.
I wasn't Kaihotu anymore. I had no immunity.
Jessie takes serve, 30-15. Courtney puts back.
Like, why the are you being loyal to them still?
She's ropeable.
Shouldn't that just, like, define that moment for you? Why are you laughing?
I do what I do best, and I smile.
I straight up am being so straight
no,
up with
because
you.
I'm being straight up with you. Which pisses her off even more.
Like, I am putting so much trust in you, and I don't even know why.
Come on, it's okay.
Like, I have had your back, Jessie, from the beginning.
What makes you think I haven't had your back?
Last night?
What do you need now? What is going to make this work?
I think, Jessie, to prove that you're with us, you need to make a call by putting one of them two up. Either
who's
Siobhan or
us?
Cam.
Who's us?
Ron and I.
Maybe it is time for you to go
Yep,
home.
okay, that's fine with me. I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. We're like going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Susan gets up, walks away.
Getting a bit heavy for me.
So what are you going to do?
You're in agreement that Joel goes in, right?
Yeah.
I would reckon he would probably put up Joel and Elvis.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing, yeah.
If he puts me up, I'll be surprised. But I also can see that happening, so it's hard to say.
Yeah.
You know, we've got an alliance, and not just an alliance, we've spent a lot of time together. We've been in this camp together, and then, you know, we had luxury night together. Thanks for picking me. Sorry, Court. I've got to know him pretty well, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty safe.
Joel versus Siobhan. Those two are such extreme puzzlers, they're taking out everything. Like, they are a power couple. The thing is, whoever comes back from it is just going to be aligned with Cam, and Cam's not that strong. Those two are strong.
She is just so hell-bent on revenge that she wants me to do her dirty work for her. I want Joel gone.
Yeah.
And if it's something that Ron thinks he can take Joel out in, Ron's happy to go in there and get rid of Joel. If it's something that I think Siobhan's gonna knock Joel out in, I'll do it.
My gut feeling is that if Joel and Siobhan go up against each other, Joel will let her win. I'm not even joking.
Like, I've been trying to figure out Joel's weakness. He's got a weakness for Siobhan.
I want to go in there with a slight open mind And,
I'm telling you
and
though,
with-
he will forfeit it if you put her against him.
For me to trust Jesse again, I need him to put Siobhan up. To basically make a statement that he's with me, not with them, boom. So I do that, and then I go straight to Joel. And I'm like, Joel, Jesse's gonna put you up.
In all honesty, he's thinking you, Joel.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, okay. And then I go,
If you do go up against Siobhan, I'm telling you not to throw it. Okay?
Okay.
I know he's gonna throw it.
I'll have to think about that.
So then I go to Siobhan.
I just told Joel that potentially you guys might be going against each other.
And I tell Siobhan that Jesse's gonna put her up.
So I'm just warning you, and yeah, I think he would throw it if you go up.
I don't want him to do that.
Well, some things just happen.
But I tell her that he really wants to get rid of Joel, and the only way to get rid of Joel is to use her.
Oh, that's so mean. I feel like a
I know, but like, that's what's gonna happen.
So I immediately gain her trust.
I'm just giving you warning.
Sweet. Okay. No, that's good. Good warning. Now I can mentally prepare.
And then all of a sudden, I'm like, I'm just gonna talk about the female situation.
The fact that Karen put herself up for me last night, I think I would be dishonouring what she did if I didn't speak to you about potentially looking out for each other.
Yeah.
Right then and there, she agrees to it. Great.
All right, let's work together then now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That is creating a divide between Siobhan and Jesse, and that's what I need. Because they're so like this, and I'm like on the outer, and that's not okay. I'm gonna go to hell after this, but whatever.
Having started the day aligned with almost everyone, Jesse's pies are turning into more of a crumble. And Jesse is starting to get desperate.
After the picnic, I've still got all these options in my head. I don't know which way it's going to go. I kind of get wind that Cam's going to use his game-changing advantage on me, and I'm already feeling like I'm out of that alliance and I'm not protected by them at all. So I start thinking, well, I need to get something out of this from Cam. Would you consider giving up your game-changing advantage?
What's in it for me?
Not going into elimination?
This is the most bizarre situation. I thought I was in an alliance with Jesse. So are you not solid on our alliance?
No, I'm just worried.
If you're not solid on our alliance, then just say no.
I guess I'm feeling it from what happened yesterday, that I could be next, you know?
I have no idea where this conversation has come from. I have no idea why you want me to give you this card. I promise you I won't use it on you tomorrow. You gotta stamp it.
We've got a pinky promise. Cool.
Cool. In normal standards, pinky promises to me are absolutely everything, but I feel like I've just been blackmailed, so I'm kind of like, I don't know if this pinky promise means anything. How's it going?
Good, mate.
So Jesse has not approached me yet to tell me I'm going up for elimination, so I go and seek him out.
Are you ready for elimination battle?
Bring it on, baby.
Cool. I don't know who's going to go against you, but...
It'll be somebody.
It'll be somebody. I want Joel gone, but I'm going to wait till I get to that elimination arena and work out what's my best option. Let's get the man with the mo out of the show.
Oh, this game.
When I walk into the elimination arena, I see the puzzle and I know exactly what it is. It's the Tower of Hanoi. And I'm feeling pretty confident.
Welcome to another elimination battle. Whoever loses this challenge will leave the island immediately and be the 14th contestant eliminated from this game. But before we dive into that, we need to know which two players Jesse has selected to face off.
This is the first time in this whole game that I've had to actually get up in the elimination arena and make the decision. I've dreaded it the whole time.
Jesse, who are you putting up first and why?
First person I'm putting up is Joel. Joel's an absolute animal, a party animal.
And who else are you putting up, and why?
I don't really know.
This right now is kind of a important moment, you could say, because it basically defines if Jessie is loyal to me or not.
There's no beating around the bush anymore. I need to pick a side. And the second person I'm putting up is Siobhan.
Well done, Jessie. Gold star for you, my friend.
Once I realize I'm going up against Siobhan, everything changes.
Joel, how are you feeling about the news?
Yeah, not surprised that I was put up. A little surprised Siobhan went up because she had a chance to put up Jessie yesterday, but instead protected him. So that's interesting.
Siobhan, how are you feeling?
I'm nervous, and I don't really want to think about how I'm feeling because I just want to enjoy the game.
Guys, let's find out what you're facing. You'll both face a tower of discs, and your job is to move that tower from the first pole to the third pole, one disc at a time. But here's the rub. You can't place a larger disc on top of a smaller disc. The first person to move that tower to the third pole wins the battle and stays alive in this game. Loser goes home and misses out on the $100,000 prize for their charity. Battlers, take your marks, and we'll tear into it.
Go, Siobhan, bye, Joel.
Good work, guys.
It is ridiculously difficult to go up there and compete against someone you're so close to, and now you're supposed to eliminate them.
I knew it, that Jessie.
I knew it. Yeah, I told you. Double crossing.
Siobhan, before we crack into this, can you please tell us your charity and why you're playing for them?
Yes, my charity is South Pacific Animal Welfare, and they provide vet care and supplies, and the tsunami this year was devastating for Tonga and the animals there, so I'm playing for them.
Lovely. Joel, your charity, please, and why?
I'm playing for the South Auckland House of Science, bringing science demonstrations and teaching materials to underfunded schools to help teach and inspire our next generation of scientists.
Great, mate.
Nice job.
Dig it in for them and yourselves. Anything you want to say to each other before we crack into it?
Aww.
You can do it.
Saying it with a hug. Timata. The actor up against the scientist
Nice.
that would like to be known purely as Joel. Couple of original Cody members who were very good on the puzzles.
I mean, I do. I feel confident with this puzzle. It's going to take some basic mathematical reasoning to come up with an iterative solution to solve this puzzle one step at a time.
There we go.
Nice, good girl.
Siobhan is absolutely flying into her work.
The first, like, 4 pieces, I get it. I'm like, okay, that's easy. And then when it gets into more pieces, it becomes a bit more difficult. Uh-oh.
Siobhan stops, has a wee think.
I think if I had less anxiety or pressure or whatever it is that's going on, because you're up there and you're trying to do it fast and you're fighting for your life, I think I'd be able to figure it out in my head visually before I go and do it. But that works sometimes, and then sometimes, now what have I done?
Siobhan looks like she might have reached a bit of a bottleneck.
You've got to get that to there, and then you have to reset your brain and kind of backtrack, which is actually quite hard. I'm so confused what I'm doing now. Let's think about this. Okay, that needs to go there, but before that goes there, that's got to go there, and then...
Both of you have time.
Good.
Siobhan is onto something. Maybe Joel's onto something too.
Perfect. Nice, Siobhan.
That's the one she wanted. She's got it.
Then I get stuck.
No, you got this. Keep going.
Siobhan has her base down. Joel just quietly chipping away. I don't think either of them had a look to see what the other one's up to. As soon as I say that, Joel takes a little look.
Don't look, Joel.
You got this, Siobhan.
I don't.
You totally have it. There's a massive internal struggle between your own competitive nature and wanting to win, but also wanting to see someone that you care about do well.
Nice, nice.
You got it, Siobhan.
Joel, the gentleman, egging on his competitor.
In the middle. And then further. There we go.
But here's Siobhan
You got it, girl.
with her third piece down.
Go, Joel.
Can she close it out from here?
Good work, Siobhan.
Courtney nods, reckons she can. Here she goes again. Surely.
There we go. This is yours. Go, Joel.
Siobhan with 3 left.
Go, Joel.
Joel still dealing with that largest disc. Joel needs to figure it out quick.
Joel, are you doing this properly?
I'm getting there. Just take it slowly.
I don't think he's doing it properly, Matt.
Here's Siobhan. She's about to close this out.
Oh.
She doesn't want to place it. Siobhan wins. Joel's gone home.
You did great. So proud of you. I am so excited for her. She just destroyed this complex puzzle, and I'm just really proud of her.
What a gentleman.
Awesome work, Joel.
Joel, you're a legend. Did you do that properly?
Yeah. You crushed it.
Okay.
Did you even try?
Sure.
Did you? I don't think he could do it to Siobhan. I don't think he could send her home.
Siobhan, before I go to Joel, you seemed quite emotional. Can I ask, where's that emotion coming from just now?
Well, I don't want to see Joel go home because he's just a really nice person and he's super loyal. He's one of the kindest, nicest people I've ever met.
Joel, you've won $10,000 for your charity. You've been a huge threat in this game. And who doesn't love a party guy?
Hopefully, the rest of the crew will be able to keep the party going in my absence.
I really hope that happens too. How have you enjoyed the experience, mate?
Oh, it's been great. Just a wonderful group of people that it was an honor and pleasure to get to know.
Joel, I'm sad to say your time on Celebrity Treasure Island is over. Go and say your goodbyes and head on out.
Will do. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, buddy. Well done.
My time on the islands has been fun and entertaining, for sure.
Real gentleman. Joel, a real gentleman.
I have no regrets. I met a great group of people, and I'm happy that Siobhan is here to fight another day. Party on.
Bye, Joel.
Siobhan, congratulations. You lived to fight another day in this game, and you also get this.
Finally got a clue.
Another piece of that final puzzle, which will be vital in tracking down that missing cargo. Go and celebrate the rest of your team.
I feel like I did a good job with the puzzle. I feel like I did it pretty quickly, but it also feels a little bit bittersweet because 1, now Joel's gone, and 2, I don't know if I fully deserved it.
Now just 7 of you remain in this game. Every day you stay on Treasure Island is one step closer to victory and the buried treasure. Everyone, back to your kāinga.
Siobhan's still here and I'm happy, you know, but to me, the biggest threat in the game is out.
Jesse's gone. Jesse Chook from now on. I'm gonna get him.